Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, you guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting the history, holding these guys to a standard. And in this video, we're going to talk about how nobody wants to play with LeBron James. No one seems to really want to play with LeBron James. No one really seems to like LeBron James. Like I've told you guys in the past, no one likes LeBron James. Who likes LeBron James? Only the LeBron James fan club members like LeBron James. Once again, no one respects LeBron James. No one likes LeBron James. And LeBron James has been exposed again, right? Exposed right during this free agency. Nobody wants to play LeBron James, and we know why this is, right? We're going to expose it in this video, guys, because once again, this confirms everything that we've talked about on this channel about LeBron James and his lack of overall game and his lack of accountability. And once again, proving nobody really likes LeBron James. No one wants to play with LeBron James, guys. We're going to talk about this video, man. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Shout out to all you guys out there, the true basketball fans. Remember, this is not about you believing that Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time or any of that kind of stuff, guys. It's about setting the record straight, stopping them from tearing down the past errors with the lies and the narratives. We can't allow this. They're trying to rewrite the history, y'all. And we must stand up and hold on to the integrity and the honor and the respect of the game. So thank you to you guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn that volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So yes, guys, like I said, man, we're going to talk about how no one wants to play with LeBron James. Nobody really likes LeBron James. No one respects LeBron James. I don't care what any of his fans say. I don't give a damn what these people in the media say. Don't nobody really respect LeBron James deep down. They don't respect with LeBron James. They deal with LeBron James. They deal with him as a difference, guys. And no one really likes LeBron James. And this is why no one wants to play with LeBron James. And I've seen some people making videos about, you know, how this is exposing LeBron James, the free agency. Once again, it exposes LeBron James and this idea that LeBron James is a great teammate. Oh, LeBron James is a greater teammate than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wasn't a nice guy. Michael Jordan was this. Michael Jordan was that. LeBron James is such a nice guy, they'll tell you that how come no one wants to play with LeBron James? Quite simply, guys, because LeBron James is not a great teammate. He's not a nice guy. I told you, LeBron James is a dirtbag. No class, no honor, no integrity from a LeBron James. No leadership from LeBron James. No accountability from LeBron James. So this is part of the reason why people don't want to play with LeBron James. Because why? They know they're going to get blamed. So the thing about Klay Thompson, for example, right? He signed... what team did he go to? The Mavericks, I believe, right? Klay Thompson, whatever. He didn't go and play and join the Lakers and go play with LeBron James, right? He didn't do that. And some of the other players, they didn't try to go and play with LeBron James. Some of these free agents, they're not making a concerted effort to play with LeBron James on the Lakers. They're not going out of their way and trying to manipulate things to play with LeBron James. And we all know, once again, this exposes this idea that LeBron James is a great teammate. How many times have you guys heard some of these past NBA players or some of these idiots in the media talk about, yo, LeBron James, if I had to play with somebody, I'll play with LeBron James over Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan won't pass me the ball. How many times have you heard people say that nonsense? Michael Jordan won't pass me the ball, but LeBron James will? So they'll say that LeBron James is a great teammate and they'd rather play with him because he passes them the ball. So let's say that's the truth. Michael Jordan wouldn't pass you the ball. LeBron James would. So that's one aspect. That one aspect is going to make you play with LeBron James over Michael Jordan or some of these other all-time greats. What about the other aspects of the game? What about, once again, the lack of accountability for LeBron James? So you would want to play with LeBron James and get blamed for everything that happens on the team, and LeBron James gets no blame. You'd want to be on a team with a leader like that? Once again, no leadership from LeBron James. You would want to play with LeBron James when he's walking off the court early, leaving you out there on the court? You'd want to play with that guy. You'd want to follow him? A guy who's not coachable, a guy who berates and makes the coach look silly, who's pounding, moaning on the bench, standing off to the side while the coach is trying to draw up a play, while trying to galvanize the team. LeBron James, poor body language, not a great teammate, not coachable. But you'd want to play with that guy? The same guy that makes everyone fit and adjust their games around him. People want to play with LeBron James over Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan allowed you to be you. He allowed you to excel in a role. LeBron James never accepted that, never allowed his teammates to do these things. Michael Jordan sacrificed his own statistics for winning, for the betterment of the team. LeBron James has notorious not done that. He has, this is why he's 4-6. right? Because he won't sacrifice his stats to play more defense. He won't sacrifice his stats to allow his teammates to have a well-established role and be consistent in that role. He won't be coachable. He won't sacrifice his stats to be coachable and play in an actual system. This LeBron James, man. But people want to make it seem like he's this great teammate. This is where he gets exposed. No one wants to play with LeBron James, guys. Think about over the years. They'll talk about LeBron James. Oh, LeBron James never got any help. No one ever came to Cleveland. The owner was terrible in Cleveland the first time that LeBron James was there. They did nothing for him. Well, where were all the players that LeBron James was trying to get to come to Cleveland? They didn't want to come to Cleveland. Why not? They're going to blame it on Cleveland? They didn't want to play in Cleveland? Are you kidding me right now? No, it's about LeBron James, the play style that he makes people adjust and adapt to him. He never adapts to anybody. Not a Dwayne Wade, not a Chris Bosh, a Kyrie Irving, a Kevin Love, and Anthony Davis. None of these guys. Even when he formed the super duper duper team with Carmelo Anthony and Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Dwight Howard, Rajon Rondo. Then all these players, man, 5-6 Hall of Famers, they couldn't make the playoffs. Why? Because LeBron James forcing everyone to fit around him, not being a great teammate. So why would anybody want to play with LeBron James? Especially in year 21, year 22, whatever the case may be. Who the hell wants to play with old man LeBron James, who's standing around on defense for years, takes no accountability, load manages, walks off the court early, blames the teammates on everything? Once again, LeBron James allows his fans to blame his teammates. He never once comes out and denigrates his fans. Tells the people in the media and his fans to stop talking about this guy or stop giving this guy a hard time. This is on me, because LeBron James never takes the ownership. He never points a finger at himself. And it's like, yo, you guys bring it to me. Bring all the criticism, all the stuff to me. It's my fault, man. I messed this up. Never once have seen LeBron James do this. Never once has his fans ever blamed LeBron James. The media doesn't blame LeBron James. No one blames LeBron James except for people like me on YouTube, people like us on YouTube, the real fans that are holding this man to a standard, holding him accountable for his actions. We're the ones calling him out, but we're haters. Once again, this is why no one wants to play with LeBron James. This is why the Lakers can't get any free agents to come to that team. You think that people want to go play with LeBron James, knowing they have to adjust and adapt their games, that they're not going to get any shine and they're going to get all the blame? LeBron James ain't going to take any accountability. You think people want to play with that kind of person? Who the hell wants to be with that kind of guy? That's your leader? No, nobody wants to be around that nonsense. So LeBron James gets exposed for the antics that he's been displaying on the court for years now. This isn't just last year or the year before, right? This has been going on for years. Years, guys, plural. LeBron James has been acting this way, carrying himself this way, blaming the teammates, blaming the coaches, blaming the fans, blaming the organizations, handcuffing organizations, trading assets, everything for LeBron James to win now. And then when they don't win now, they blame someone else. They make all these moves over the years for LeBron James. But when the Lakers fail, or when LeBron James' team fails, LeBron James gets no ownership, no accountability on this stuff. They blame everybody else. And this is why a lot of these free agents, they don't want to go play with LeBron James. They'll say LeBron James is a pass-first player, but how come no one wants to play with him then? Because he's not a pass-first player. LeBron James is a pass-first player when he wants to throw George Hill out there, throw him under the bus at the end of a game in the finals. He'll throw the ball to George Hill in no man's land. That's when LeBron James is pass first. He'll pass the ball to Kyle Korver at the end of Game 3 of the 2017 NBA Finals when the Cleveland Cavaliers were up, I think, like 2 points with like a minute and a half to go. LeBron James drives the lane and he kicks it out to a covered Kyle Korver. Who the hell's Kyle Korver? And before his fans tell me, oh, Kyle Korver's one of the great three-point shooters, you let me know how many big three-point shots Kyle Korver's ever hit in his career. Name one. You can't name any because Kyle Korver's never made any big-time shots like that in his career. Is he a solid three-point shooter? Yeah, he's one of the solid three-point shooters of his era. But to think that Kyle Korver's a big-time performer or a clutch shooter or a clutch shot maker, he's never done it. So LeBron James put Kyle Korver in that position to fail at that 2017 Game 3, guys. These are the facts here, man. But he's a great teammate. Michael Jordan wasn't a good teammate because he held his teammates to a standard, because he wanted them to get the most out of themselves. Scottie Pippen is literally who he became because Michael Jordan pushed him and never allowed him to rest on his laurels. He continued to push Scottie Pippen in practice, get him better, going after him in practice. Remember, they went after each other, steel sharpened steel. You're going to sit there and say that Scottie Pippen didn't get any greater going against Michael Jordan in practice, head to head? It's an absolute joke for people to believe that Scottie Pippen would have been Scottie Pippen without being around Michael Jordan, guys. That's being a great teammate. maximizing your teammates, getting the most out of them, pushing them to be greater, right? Maximizing their potential, seeing things in them that they don't maybe see, right? Pushing them to places they don't think that they can maybe go. That's being a great teammate. Holding your teammates accountable is being a great teammate. Holding yourself accountable is being a great teammate. LeBron James ain't never been like that. He ain't holding his teammates accountable. He ain't holding himself accountable. So he'll blame everything on them, but take no blame. How does that work? You ain't pushing these guys in practice, but then you expect them to be consistent during the games? And here goes LeBron James fans. LeBron ain't got no help. LeBron's playing with this guy. LeBron's playing with that guy. Well, LeBron James ain't pushing these guys in practice. He's not getting the most out of them. You can never sit there and say that LeBron James got the most out of the people he played with. He made these guys better. He maximized them. You can never say that. Michael Jordan, you can absolutely say, and you can see in the video footage, he maximized Scottie Pippen. He maximized B.J. Armstrong, John Paxson, Bill Cartwright, Cliff Livingston, Craig Hodges, Ron Harper, Judd Bushler, Bob Hansen, Will Perdue, Stacey King, right? Bison Dele, Luke Longley, Tony Kukoc, Dennis Rodman. He maximized these guys where they were at in that point in their time of their careers. He got the most out of it. He squeezed everything out of Randy Brown and Scott Burrell, Steve Kerr. He maximized these guys. He gave them the confidence because he was a great teammate. Michael Jordan wasn't begging for free agents or asking for guys to request trades off of their teams to come join him, like Anthony Davis did for LeBron James in the 2019-20 NBA season. Who's played with LeBron James in his career? All the odds the deck stacking that LeBron James has done has been through what? Manipulating his own friends, the people that he thinks are his friends, the Dwayne Wades, the Chris Boshes, get them to come to the Miami Heat, right? And then they fill the roster with a bunch of veterans around these guys, right? What happened in Cleveland when he went back to Cleveland, right? Brought Kevin Love there. He forced a trade for Kevin Love and went where Kyrie Irving was. This LeBron James. He's not a great teammate. That's why Kyrie Irving left. Did Scottie Pippen ever leave Michael Jordan? I never remember hearing Scottie Pippen disgruntled and Scottie Pippen, oh, I want out of here, man. Scottie Pippen was always mad because he wasn't getting paid. They had nothing to do with playing with Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan holding him to that standard. That's why I say it's funny when you hear Scottie Pippen say these things now. He's trying to rewrite the history because that's not the reality of how things went down in the 90s. This is why he looks stupid right now. And this is why he's lost the respect of a lot of the people that grew up watching this stuff, because you're not being honest, Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan was an excellent teammate, right? I would love to have played with someone like a Michael Jordan. Once again, holding everyone else to a standard and upholding that standard. It wasn't Phil Jackson upholding the standard. It was Michael Jordan who was the disciplinarian. He was the one that had everybody scared, not Phil Jackson. They ran to Phil Jackson. It was Michael Jordan. He was the standard enforcer on the Bulls. LeBron James has been exposed. Nobody wants to play with LeBron James. No one wants to go to a LeBron James-led team. Why? So you can stand around and be scapegoated by LeBron James? So you could stand around and have people say, you're the problem that LeBron's not winning? So you could have to adjust and mold your game to help LeBron James, right? Once again, who wants to help LeBron James get all the credit, none of the blame? That's the difference between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Michael Jordan was always getting all the credit, right? He'll go to a post-game press conference. Everyone's trying to throw Michael Jordan all the credit. But what did Michael Jordan do? He immediately brings up Scottie Pippen. He brings up Horace Grant. He brings up Bill Cartwright or B.J. Armstrong or Phil Jackson and the coaching staff, the game plan that they executed. He names all of these things. He talks about the fans. Oh, the fans really support out there, man. Or he'll talk about the visiting fans. Oh, you know, it's really tough out here in Utah going against these fans. Michael Jordan respected everything about the game, man. He respected everything about the competition. He wasn't crying and moaning, looking for a shortcut, blaming his teammates, pointing the finger at these guys, saying, do as I say, not as I do. Once again, this is why LeBron James gets exposed and nobody wants to play with LeBron James. Anybody's worth a damn wants to play with LeBron James. Who wants to play with LeBron James? Anthony Davis is one of his clutch clients. He requested a trade to play with LeBron James. Who else? Did Steph Curry want to play with LeBron James? No. Did Kawhi Leonard want to go to L.A. and play with LeBron James? No, he went to the Clippers, man. The man went to the damn Clippers instead of going to the Lakers with LeBron James. Paul George, same thing. Who wants to play with LeBron James? Nobody. Nobody wants to play with LeBron James and sacrifice their legacy, right? Sacrifice their overall game. Get blamed for everything. LeBron James wins, it's all him. He loses, it's everyone else around him that didn't help him win. What kind of environment is that to play under? You remember Kevin Durant, who I don't respect. You remember him saying some years back that the atmosphere around LeBron James, he called it toxic. Toxic. But when he said that, he tried to make it seem as if it's toxic because of something other than LeBron James. Like it's the media or the fans that make it toxic. No, it's LeBron James that makes it toxic because, once again, never taking his accountability, never putting the blame on himself, always allowing everyone to point their finger at this guy or that guy. That's what makes it toxic. If LeBron James was a real leader, a real man, and stood on principles, right, stood on these things, then there would be no way for LeBron James' atmosphere to be toxic because he would be just taking care of that stuff. He'd be knocking it out, right, squashing any of that stuff. He'd be like, nope, don't blame this guy. It's on me. It's not on Kyrie Irving. It's on me, right? Didn't he try to get Kyrie Irving traded behind his back? Did Michael Jordan ever do it to Scottie Pippen? Did Michael Jordan do it to any of these guys? There goes LeBron James, though, trying to get guys traded behind their back. But then you'll have people say, oh, I'd rather play with LeBron James than Michael Jordan. That's, once again, a false narrative. Anyone that ever says that they'd rather play with LeBron James to have fun or LeBron James would pass them the ball, you make no sense. You expose yourself because, once again, Michael Jordan sacrificed for his teammates. He sacrificed for Scottie Pippen. He sacrificed for playing the triangle. Ingratiate these guys. That was Michael Jordan. He did that. LeBron James never done that. So how can they sit there and say LeBron James will pass you the ball? When he stand and drill the ball for 18 seconds and he gives you the ball in the last 5 seconds of a shot clock, that's when he passed you the ball? Is LeBron James going to put any credit or shine on these guys? No. He'll read his stat line off. He'll make excuses. Or, once again, he'll take all the credit. Or he'll put the blame on them. So as you can see, guys, this free agency, once again, exposes LeBron James as being this great teammate that everybody wants to play with. He's a pass-first player. He's a great leader. All these things. He's a nice guy. Oh, LeBron James, he gives all these cool handshakes with his teammates. He does all this fun stuff with them. They have dinners and barbecues and this and that. Once again, none of this stuff has anything to do with LeBron James on the basketball court, because on the basketball court, I don't see any of this stuff. All I see is LeBron James pointing the finger, yelling at guys, pounding, moaning on the bench, showing poor body language. Terrible leadership. No coachability. That's what I see. I don't care what LeBron James doing behind the scenes that we don't see, because it ain't coming out on the court. Same thing with all his conditioning. Oh, LeBron James spends millions on his body. But where is it showing up on the video footage? The man can't play 82 games, but you spend millions on your body? He's the only player in NBA's history that I can think of that consistently and constantly is bragging about the money he spends on his body, his off-season conditioning, that can't play 82 games but one time. Only guy in history I can think of. Other guys played 82 games way more times, and they never bragged about how much money they spent on their body or how much conditioning they did in the off-season. Never heard AC Green mention this stuff. Never heard John Stockton mention it. And I'm not saying these guys weren't doing things to stay in shape. They absolutely were. They weren't bragging about it and making it a thing. LeBron James talks about it like it's a feather in his cap, but you're not playing, dude. If LeBron James had 8, 9, 10 seasons out of the 21 seasons of playing 82 games, if LeBron James was playing 82 games at 38, 37 years old, making all defensive teams, even if it was a single defensive team, and doing this, I would have a lot more respect for LeBron James' conditioning and his ability, his durability, his grit, his heart. But that's not the case. No one wants to play LeBron James, guys. Just like no one wants to watch LeBron James. He's unwatchable, and you can't play with him. He's uncoachable. Can't root for LeBron James, guys. And that's what's going on right now. Don't know want to play with LeBron James. Right? It's the facts, guys. The funny thing is, all these years, LeBron James has needed his banana boat crew, or he needs to manipulate someone like a Kyrie Irving, a Kevin Love, right? Some of these other guys to play with him, manipulate the rules, have Anthony Davis request a trade, right? Because none of these other guys will come play with LeBron James willingly. Like I said, I mentioned guys like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, right? These guys didn't want to play with LeBron James, even though LeBron James has been trying to play with every damn superstar of his era. Every one of them he's tried to play with. You guys know the deal, man. Once again, LeBron James not a great teammate, and this is part of the reason why no one wants to play with LeBron James. They don't want to be blamed for LeBron James' failures right? They don't want to be dealing with LeBron James' antics all season, the walking off the court, the poor sportsmanship, the poor body language, the circus, all the stuff that comes with LeBron James being his teammate, the nonsensical way that the media covers everything. And once again, guys, LeBron's going to get all the credit, none of the blame. And they'll just keep telling you, LeBron James, year 22, he's 40 years old. What do you want for him? He won't play any defense. None of these things. Those are the facts, guys. And remember, guys, at the end of the day, LeBron James is not a winner. So remember, the Lakers are not legit title contenders as long as LeBron James is there. Because LeBron James is the weakest link on the Lakers. He's the weakest link, guys. I don't care what anybody says. When your best player, or supposedly your best player, ain't playing no defense and ain't giving the effort, he's your weakest link, guys. No leadership from your best player, your most highly paid player. No leadership. He's the weakest link, guys. Those are the facts. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.